Hi guys, well, how are you doing? My name is Kinky. If you are coming on my channel for the very first time, in today's video I'm going to be talking about something. I'm going to be sharing a mail that one of my subscribers shared with me. It was a painful mail to read, honestly, because I won't say I can relate, but this is something that I'm like this girl, and I can't imagine someone telling me something like this. I'm going to be sharing with you guys a mail that she sent to me. I'm going to be keeping her anonymous, of course, and I want you guys to just weigh in on it and share in the comments. But please take note that my opinions might be different from yours. I'm only going to just say it how I feel. I'm not the wisest human being. I'm just a human being like you, and I can make mistakes, and I can even make wrong choices, but I'm just going to say how I feel it, okay? Before we go into this video, let's talk about this hair. Have you guys seen me on short curly hair like this? Like, I have curly hair, but all the ones I have are way longer than this. This one is 12 inches, and this hair is from Celie Hair. I've worked with Celie Hair before, and their hair is amazing. This is their Brazilian kinky curly hair, and this one is in 12 inches. It has a lace front. It's a 13 by 4 lace front, so it's 13 inches all the way here, and then it goes 4 inches all the way down. The density is 250, so it's pretty full. And the thing about this hair is, the more you comb, either with a brush or the more you finger comb, the bigger it becomes. So it's really gorgeous. When the hair got to me, the curls were very tight, and if you're someone who has no idea about hair, honestly, you'll be discouraged with the way it was looking. It was looking like this old, like these hairs our mommies used to use with to do like gel packing. That's what it looked like. But once you wear the hair and like use your fingers, just run your fingers through it, or just brush it out, it comes out looking really beautiful. So I love how it frames my face when I use a scissors anyway to kind of trim some areas, just so it has it looks a certain way on me. But yeah, I'm going to leave all the links in the description, so please you guys should check it out. I'm going to leave a link to the hair and to their websites, and just everything you need to know will be in the description. So I'm going to read out the mail she sent to me. She said, "Good morning, ma'am. I'm a huge fan and a subscriber on your YouTube and IG. I love your videos on how you address issues. I'm 23 and I've been dating my boyfriend for about 2 years now. We were both students until I graduated this year, and that's because I studied a 4-year course, but his is a 6-year course, medicine. Last week we were talking randomly, and we're talking about what our friends think about our relationship. He said most of his friends complain that I'm fat, and he said I shouldn't let it get to me, and that he's not after my body but my personality. Although that day I thought about it and decided on how to lose weight. On Saturday we went for a workout together. That day he didn't call, we don't stay together, and then when I called he sounded cold. The next day same thing happened. I had to text him and ask why the attitude. He said it's something we have to see and talk about, but I couldn't wait till we saw, so I made him tell me. And what he said was that when we went for the workout, his eyes opened to see what all his friends have been saying, and ever since then he hasn't gotten over it. I was shocked. I didn't expect this from him, and what if we end up together with children and I get bigger? He also said it's one of the basic reasons guys cheat. I couldn't sleep last night. So many thoughts came through. I love him so much, and I know he does so much too. Please, I don't know what to do. Advise me on what to do. Thank you and God bless you." So when I got the mail, the very first thing I sent her, first of all, before deciding to talk about it here, was I said, first of all, I want you to be easy on yourself, and I want you to know that you are worth more than whatever you look like. It's not your duty to make someone accept you as who you are. That was what I told her. I told her it's not her duty to make anyone accept her. But I also asked her how old her boyfriend is, and she hasn't responded. But I'm sure he's about the same age, and I want you guys to please honestly just share your opinions with us. But for me, what I think about this thing is like there are just so many angles. How can you be dating someone for 2 years and you didn't realize that the person was fat when you started dating her? You guys dated for the first year, dated for the second year, you didn't realize she was fat until your friends mentioned this to you, and then you telling her about it. What exactly was the plan? Because I feel like for me there are things that I can't, like, if I was dating someone and someone said something like that to them, about them. I don't think I want to tell them about it. But then she said they were discussing about their relationship and what their friends think, so I can understand that maybe that was the reason why he brought it up. And then he said he liked her for her personality and not her body. And what irritated, one of the things that really irritates me about this is when he said that's the reason why most guys cheat. Now I feel like this is coming from a very immature guy's point of view, because why would you say that men cheat because a woman is fat? It's like the most stupid thing I've heard. Apart from that, the number one thing I would advise her to do, or I would say my opinion, is sit him down and ask him if he wants to continue with the relationship and if he's really certain. Because I don't see any reason why someone would decide to just pick up going to the gym because her boyfriend doesn't like the way she looks. I feel like that's a decision that you should make on your own, and if you decide to make that decision, then you should be in support of it. If not, there's no reason why you should abandon the things that you do or just change your lifestyle because of somebody. If the person cannot accept you for who you are or what you look like at that point in time, what makes you feel that he's also not going to make other changes in the future? I mean, you can tomorrow decide to lose weight and maybe your bum is not as big as he wants it to be, and then he's like, you know, why don't you start working on your bum? You know, because that's why men cheat, because your bum is not the way I want it to be. So I can't understand the reason why someone complains about your body, someone that you're with, someone that you love, someone that says he loves you, and then all of a sudden you start dreaming. And in fact, she said they went to the gym together, and then he even started acting cold when she called. So at least she even made an effort, but the guy still wasn't even appreciative of the fact that she took a step to lose weight like he wants. And then she said, the guy said his eyes open to what his friends have been saying. So first of all, this is a man who is going to be very bothered about what people say. What any woman needs is a man who is firm and grounded in his own beliefs. And of course, you would have an idea of what those beliefs are, so you know that this is what my man thinks, and I know that he's not going to stray, you know. But then when a man steps out and starts getting outside advice from people, from friends, from family, there's a lot can go on in your home. So many things can go wrong in your home when you're married or when you're with a man like that. Another thing I want to point out is for a man to open his mouth and tell you that the reason why many men cheat is because of the way a woman looks, is the kind of man that nobody should even be with. That's just my honest opinion. It's the kind of man that nobody should even stress her life to be with. If all you see that is in her is her body. And then, you know, the annoying part is not even the fact that he came up and said, oh, for me, I don't know how nicely a person can tell someone else to lose weight. I don't know how nice you can be to actually tell someone, oh, I'd like you to lose weight. Like, please, you guys should let me know. I don't think if I'm dating somebody or I'm married to somebody and the person tells me to lose weight, I don't think I'll find it funny. I don't think it's something that I would take well. I don't know about other people. Some people may not even pick offense. For somebody like me, I don't know how nice you want to be to come across and then tell me, I'd like you to lose weight, I want you to be slim. Especially if I was that way when you met me. I don't see how it's going to. I don't know. There's no way you can put it across to me that would make sense to me. I wonder what he was saying when his friends were telling him this. Was he trying to defend the way she looks, or did he just go along with the flow and be like, yeah, that's true, she's actually fat, you know, maybe she should actually lose some weight. One thing you should do is sit him down and let him tell you if he's not interested in the relationship again, because I know that some men always look for stupid excuses to break up with a girl. So it's like, before you know it, he keeps on acting like this, and before you know it, things just start going downhill, and at the end of the day, it's like you can't even find a relationship anymore. So it's very important for you to ask him if he still wants to be in this relationship with you. That's number one. Number two, I do not think that you should pack up and change your life and turn your life around and decide to lose weight because somebody else wants you to lose weight. Do you want to lose weight for yourself? Have you ever planned on losing weight? If you could easily go to the gym that has been available to you from the onset, why haven't you been going before now? Why did you decide to start going when this guy said you should lose weight? Make sure that you're doing whatever you're doing for yourself. I know that you can be whoever you are and somebody would love it and somebody will accept it. Weight loss is something that nobody should make you do. nobody should make you do. Not a mentor, not your parents, not nobody. It's something that you make up your mind to do yourself, because right now you're putting yourself under pressure, unnecessary pressure. And for a man that mentions something like this, it means that that's where he finds value. That's what he feels like your value is in your body. Him even mentioning that he loves you because of your personality, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't lighten the situation, doesn't make the situation any better. So let's just forget about that statement that he made. It doesn't make it sound better, it doesn't make it right. So the thing about men like this is that when they tell you things like, oh, you're too fat, you're this, you're that, it's not really about you, it's always about them. Men like this are just plain selfish, because it's not really about how you look, it's about how they want you to look. It's about pleasing them, it's about how you look on their arm. So for a man like this to tell you something like this, he's never going to be satisfied. He's always going to want something. There's always going to be something that they want. If you watch Botched, there are a lot of cases where you find women that have had surgery because they were trying to please their partners. I remember two very similar cases where they were trying to please their partner, and at the end of the day, the man is nowhere to be found. People like that would always have something. They always have that picture, that thing that they want you to look like, that thing that they want you to do. So I'm telling you, there's no reason why you should even remain in a relationship with that person. So for a person like that, his self-esteem is questionable, because it's not about you, like I said, it's about him. How would someone that's been dating you for that long now start to feel a certain kind of way because his friends pointed it out? It's a self-esteem issue. So at the end of the day, the choice is yours. I would, however, say that if you choose or you decide to remain in that relationship, you need to be very careful. Be very, very sure it's a wise decision that you're making, and just be very careful, because anything can happen. If it's something that you can deal with, you feel that you want to remain in the relationship with him, it's really your decision, it's your choice. But this is how I feel about it. Please share in the comments below what you think she should do, what you guys think about this whole thing, because I'm not understanding. It's plain and clear for everybody to see. Don't forget to check the description box below. I'm going to leave the link to this hair and their website so you guys can check them out if you want to purchase the hair. Thank you for watching. Bye.